boxes, in one of which is £250,000. It is Thursday, the 16th of August. Welcome to Deal or No Deal. To you, West Wing. You're looking quite delightful, and East Wing, you're looking very delicious. Hi, welcome to the Dream Factory here in Bristol. Thank you, pilgrims. We're on a high. Yes, it's season 3. We've had 3 fantastic games, 3 wonderful games. Why are they wonderful? Because we have had 3 victories, 2 of which have been banker spankings, outright victories. And yesterday, we had this amazing game with Karen, who was over here where Caroline now is. And when she was selected, you have never seen a face like it. And it took the whole of the first part of the game for her to calm down and realise she could win a huge amount of money. Bring the board up. The 4 really important sums of money there stayed so long into the game that she got offered 20,000 and nearly took it. The whole room carried her. In the end, she went with £33,000 plus and said she was enjoying the experience so much she nearly no-dealt. It was a fantastic game. Whoever comes out here, remember, these 22 sums of money are going to be highly influential. And you might just have had 6 games with us. You might have had 26 games. You don't know who it's going to be. The shock is coming for one of these players. Yep, the big moment has now arrived for you. Enid! Where you coming, Enid? Thursday is all yours. Please join me. Enid Lindsay, welcome.
Thank you.
You're smiling now, but that was a bit of a shock over there, was it?
Quite a shock. I thought with just returning after the breakup with being ill, that I would be left alone for a couple of days.
Yes, you had to duck out because you weren't well, but you're OK now.
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good. Enid Lindsay from Liverpool, used to be a nurse.
Yes.
How long were you in the profession?
About 20 years.
Really? Yeah. And what do you spend your days doing these days?
I actually work in the Criminal Records Bureau, doing all the police checks on people.
Oh. So out of these 21 people here, how many have a criminal record?
I would have no way of knowing until I get an application form in front of me.
What's your attitude to fate and destiny, the luck that life doles out to us?
I believe you can change things. I mean, I never envisaged being a single mum, but when it happened, I had to turn my life around. And I went on, and that's how I became a nurse, because I suddenly had 2 children to care for and to keep. And it was just a job that cropped up at the time, and I actually fell into it, and I loved it. And so I went in and did my training, which I never would have done of choice. So I think sometimes, you know, your life is mapped out, but I think you can do things to, you know, change and turn your life around.
How are you with bankers?
Well, I hope, because I've not been here that long, I hope he doesn't know too much about me. I'm banking on that, but then he has his spies everywhere, so it'll be surprising what he'll come up with about me that I'm oblivious that he knows of, so.
Are you happy to crack on?
Yes.
You feel relaxed and confident?
Not so much relaxed, but I'm getting more comfortable. Yeah.
All right, Enid, we hope you're going to have a fabulous game today. We're looking for you to achieve 4-0, of course, because we are 3 up in our 3rd season, which is great.
I hope I don't let you down.
All right. I need you to confirm you chose box 14 at random before the game began.
Yes, I did.
It is sealed by the independent adjudicator who seals all 22 boxes and is the only person who knows where the money is. Have you got a system?
Nope.
So it's totally random.
I'm just going to give Brian a wide berth because I've seen his track record.
But he is our greatest mystic ever. he has had an uncanny ability to spot where the $250,000 is. You are a miserable man and probably the ugliest player we've ever had. But...
He's actually good fun in the hotel.
On with the game, Enid. Good luck.
Right. Right, Daniel, I'll start with you, please. Number 4.
Dan, get us underway.
Good luck.
1,000, that's all right. I thought you were going to go with John because he was doing all the body movements we used to do as kids at primary school when you want to be picked for the team. He was going,
Are you really eager, John?
Eager? He's red hot over there.
Right, well, we'll have number 2 then.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Best luck, Enid.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. And Steve, so you can rest your weary bones, I'll have number 16, please.
Thank you so much, Enid. You're a lovely lady. So I'll get a blue for you.
Looking good.
Can I have Robin, please, number 15?
Best of luck, Enid.
Thank you. Claire, number 5, please.
Okay, Claire, this is a great start. Be brilliant if it's blue.
Luck, Enid.
Oh, yes! What a start! Well, that's the start of the season.
I just hope I can keep it up.
I know it's a brief season, but 1,000 we regard as a blue. That is an incredibly powerful start. So, by your own admission, he won't have much in the file about you.
I hope not. But then, while I've been on the wing, I've seen so many people have things revealed about them that didn't have a clue where he got the information from.
Indeed.
So I won't be at all surprised if he comes up with anything about me.
And you've been very honest about your evening with Brian at the hotel.
Well, I was in the room next door but one to him for a long time.
Okay.
And before his wife came here.
Hello, banker. Oh, you're sounding rumbustious, bearing in mind that we have defeated you every day of the week. You don't like season 3. You shouldn't have turned up. I think the summer sun got to him. And, he's had sunstroke for the first 3 days. So he's had a cold shower.
Tell him not to take it out of me.
He's very pleased you've recovered.
Oh, thank you very much.
Ah, and he's looking forward to making you feel sick again. Ooh, you're in trouble.
Oh, what have I done?
The information he has on you does relate to the evening between you and Brian at the hotel. You can confirm? As Enid can confirm, Brian is a medium. He means a median. That's very good. In the file it says, Enid reminds me of lemon bonbons that I used to eat as a child. At first, you think sharp and possibly a touch sour, with a hard shell,
That's correct, yeah.
and then the wonderful revelation, soft and fruity on the inside. Ooh. It was a brilliant round. OK, Bonbon. Your opening offer is £9,100.
Wow.
Fantastic start. Great start.
It's a tremendous offer for an opening offer.
It's a great offer. It's a very strong offer.
Ready for the question?
£9,100. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
Thank you. And on we go. We need 3 boxes.
Right. Robert, number 20, please.
OK, Robert, at the moment, he's still got his Power 5 intact. That's what we've got to attack. Could you give us 50p, 10p, 1p, one of the p's?
Hope I do, Enid. Good luck.
Thanks very much, Robert.
5 hands, sorry.
Alan, number 6, please.
May the best of luck, Enid.
Thank you.
One piece gone as well. What?
It can still go wrong.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Let's just keep the positive thinking going.
Siobhan, number 10, please.
If you can pull out a blue here, this is going to be one of the biggest second offers we have ever had. Forget just season 3, ever in the history of the game. And that's why you'll be back right after the break to see if she can do it. Make sure you're here.
These 3 boxes will be opened after the break, following which the phone lines and free web entry will be open.
Wow.
Great.
2,000, 3,000 and £20,000 in your boxes. They're not my boxes, they're the viewers' boxes. And you are?
Keith,
Keith, 1, 2 or 3, please.
free,
Sure?
positive.
You can change your mind.
I don't want to.
Great, thank you. Box number 3 is where he thinks the money is. Will you please open the end box? 3,000. Will you please open the other 2? 2,000 and 20,000.
For a chance to win £3,000, call our new number. 09012 939 000. That's 09012 939 000. Please dial carefully. Calls cost £1 with BT. Successful callers will be asked to leave their contact details. Not all calls will be successful, but all calls will be charged. Or enter for free at channel4.com/deal. You have until 11 o'clock tonight to enter, and today's winner will be announced on the next show. Good luck.
You are looking incredibly serious.
It's because I'm still incredibly nervous, but still.
There's nothing to be nervous about. You should start to get very excited. Take a blue, and this is without a doubt one of the all-time greatest situations at this stage in the game. Where are you going?
I went for Siobhan, number 10.
OK, you're definitely going to stick with Siobhan.
I've done okay up to now, so I'll stick with Siobhan.
I don't think you're the sort of lady to change your mind anyway. Siobhan, we're with you. We want to get to the phone call with all of that right-hand column in place, please. 10,000. I think that's all right.
Have I had one week?
A nurse who can't count. Taking blood pressure must have been really interesting for you. What are all these numbers on the thing? Remind me again, how many legs should someone have? Hello, banker. Oh, he's pleased. We're all so happy we're making jokes. You're not feeling happy? Ah, you're on to your 4th straight defeat. Look at this. Look at it. What's happened? He thinks that during the holiday break we all went on holiday with the independent adjudicator. And alcohol was involved. Says the lemon bonbons turned into a gobstopper and you're really sticking in his throat. 16,500 now. Oh. Okay.
I'm hitting it very hard. That's a lot of money. Can I just have a quick sweep of the wings?
Yes, absolutely. Do you want to go and talk to them?
Yeah. If you were in that chair, what would you do?
I'd no deal.
No deal.
No deal.
No deal.
No deal.
No deal. No deal.
No deal.
No deal.
John?
No deal.
No deal.
Definitely no deal.
No deal.
No deal. With a board like that? No deal, no. No deal.
No deal, Enid.
Got to be no deal.
I think that's pretty colossal.
I think you knew they were going to say that.
Just wanted confirmation.
Indeed.
I'm ready for the questions.
£16,500. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
Thank you.
Ron number 12, please. See, all those numbers do have a meaning for me, so I want to try and sort of leave them for the time being.
Every single number in the East Wing.
Well, not quite every single number. 19 was my son's birthday. 7 is the month I was born. 8 was my brother's birthday. 1 is my mother's birthday. I don't want to touch him, Ryan, if I can help it, because I know he's the kiss of death.
Think of mouthwash next time, Brian.
Joan, number 21, please.
Okay, Joan, it would be fabulous if it was 5,000 downwards. Brilliant if it's a balloon.
Good luck, Enid.
I don't know how I'm doing this.
There was a lady called Brenda, another lady called Stella. They had games that just stood out because they were almost perfection. Those two ladies went home very, very rich indeed.
Alex, number 18, please.
So you're going with Alex, 18.
Yes, please.
Simply because in that lineup of boxes that mean a lot to you, 18 doesn't really mean anything. Alex, open the box, keep the run going.
All the best, Enid.
Thank you.
Well, to a certain extent, it had to happen. The 100,000's gone.
Still a good board. Still a good board.
There still could be $250,000 sitting in there. And look at that. 75,000, 50, 35, 20.
It looked nicer when it was in one piece, though.
It did. It would have been neater if we'd taken the 15,000 out at the end. But you're giving him a lot to think about. A huge amount. Hello. Oh, that's a funny noise. Are you blowing up a lilo? Oh, I see. You've just had a large sense of relief. Right. We were thinking it was rather lovely, and it's still pretty good. Well, it was always going to come down to how much gameplay was he going to engage in and how much significance was he going to put on the 100,000 going. He's given you an easy ride until now. What was your first offer?
9,000.
£9,100. It's £9,100. But with a 10 in front of it. £19,100. He's gone up. He is still very worried.
So am I now.
You're worried as well. Is that getting dangerously close to Enid territory?
I knew it was inevitable that I'd hit a big one sooner or later. But, what's the view, everybody?
Should we have a little sweepy poos?
Yes, please.
OK, you've just been offered £19,100 for box 14. Would you deal or no deal?
No deal.
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 No deal. No deal.
Alan?
No deal.
No deal.
No deal.
No deal.
No deal.
No deal. No deal.
No deal.
No deal.
No deal.
Definitely no deal.
If you would deal, would you please stand up?
No? Oh, dear.
If you decide to deal, you're going to be in quite an exclusive club.
Now I'm ready for the question.
Are you? £19,100. Deal or no deal?
It's a very generous offer, but thank you. No, thank you. No deal.
Thank you. Right. Now, have we been seduced into a trap here, or are you going to continue this really strong game?
Norman, number 9, please.
As a woolly back, I hope I don't spoil it for you.
And the lowest one. Okay, can you do this? Can you get to the next call, keeping that huge block of money in place?
Okay. Irene, number 13, please.
Okay, Irene?
Good luck, Enid.
Thank you.
75. Oh.
Oh,
Okay, we've got a big hole there now. Tell you what, I'm calling the break so you get plenty of time to think about this because this is really important. Do come back. We're right on the edge. If we can go 5,000 down, she's looking really strong again. Do come back.
There's still a chance for you at home to win £3,000. To enter, call our new number, 09012 939 000. That's 09012 939 000. Please dial carefully. Calls cost £1 with BT. Successful callers will be asked to leave their contact details. Not all calls will be successful, but all calls will be charged. Or enter for free at channel4.com/deal. And don't forget, you have until 11 o'clock tonight to enter. Today's winner will be announced on the next show. Good luck.
Anna.
Welcome back to Enid's game. I must admit, we've not said a lot during the break. We've just been staring at this board and thinking, well, what can she lose and still not suffer? Obviously, it'd been lovely to take the pound and the £250 out of the game. But £250,000 is your influence. 50,000, 35,000, 20,000 are fabulous. What should we go for? 5,000 or 3,000?
I'd like the pound out of the way.
Get the pound out of the way. Go on then.
Oh, all right, Annie, number 11, please.
Annie, will you please open box 11? And we want to find the pound.
Hope it is Enid for you.
Well, I think that's all right. 15,000. Perhaps we wanted something smaller, but that's all right.
I just want to find that pound. The penny's gone, and that made me feel a whole lot better.
It's a good thing to say that you want to find the pound, because he's now thinking I better offer her so much money she won't want to go on and find it.
I just want to find that pound.
Wonder if it's in box 14. Maybe you've had it all along.
I hope not.
Hello? You think the round changed things a great deal? Now you got a problem. Of course, he was delighted that 75,000 went. He thinks that this is still moving into his favour. And he thinks this sum of money will now get you out of the chair. I wonder if he's right. 22,000. Interesting reaction. Big. It's a clever offer. It's a clever offer because it's a lovely, tantalising sum of money, £22,000. He's banking on the thought going through your brain at the moment that it's all going horribly wrong and it's time to bail out.
It's frustrating not finding that pound, though. Quick view, what do you think, folks?
Enid, if for example, I think looking at the board when you got the spaces, it looked really strong when you had all them reds in a nice little block. But I think if you can imagine them spaces disappearing, that board would still look tremendous in your favour. It's a lot of money, it's a good offer, but I still think you've got one more round there.
It's a face-pulling offer, isn't it?
It's just what he'll do to me if I take any more out that's bothering me.
It's not a generous, over-the-top offer, but there's enough there to focus one's thinking. Now, yesterday, Karen opted out when most people here, all but a handful of people, thought she should have gone on. And she did completely the right thing because the next few boxes decimated the game. Question for you, what are the chances of that happening 2 games in a row? You've got some good fallback there, and you could still be our second quarter millionaire.
Stay positive. Mm-hmm. Stay positive. You've still got quite a few there. Go back up and, I don't know. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, but I think you're lucky. I think this is a good day for you.
Okay. I'm ready for the question.
£22,000. Deal or no deal?
Deal.
Fascinating situation for the second day in a row. The player has gone against the bulk of opinion. 22,000 is safe, but have you squandered £250,000? That's the question. Give us the answer.
Right, Brian, 22, please.
You have to play on with honesty as if you were trying to get low numbers. We know for a fact Brian has predicted time and time again correctly.
But he has been wrong.
Okay, open the box. £250. You would have taken the first step to prove that those who said there was one more round were right.
Call what, number 17, please?
Okay, would you please open box 17 and reveal that Enid was never, ever going to be our second quarter millionaire? The perfect round so far if you'd had the courage to say 2 words rather than 1.
Right. Vicky, number 19, please.
OK, Vicky. This has to be the $250,000, otherwise you've blown a big chance. Would you please open 19 and ensure that it is the $250,000?
Best of luck, Enid.
No. It would have been absolutely fine. 5,000 or 3,000 would have been what we were looking for at that point. You nearly produced the perfect round. There was another round. Oh, you lost faith at the critical moment. Oh, and I think this is... You might want to sit down. I think, you know, at $5 with a $250,000 still in play and a backup of 50,000, this is going to be uncomfortable, Enid.
I know.
Dear. Do you know what he's saying? You know what he's saying? This serves you right. He loves it when fate punishes the weak. Oh, he's having a real moment now. Oh, Enid. Enid. Oh, Enid.
I don't think I want to know.
No, you don't want to know because... Oh, he would have offered you £55,000. 55,000 if you just hung on just a moment, those 3 boxes. You were so close to a massive sum of money, 55,000. Oh. All right.
What's done can't be undone.
No, we can't undo it. Now we have to prove that you haven't blown even more money.
Right, Brenda, number 7, please.
I hope it's big and red.
Yes! All right, thank goodness. Relief. What relief. So quite clearly you topped out at 55,000, but now we want to prove that you didn't have the 50 all along at 14.
Jenny, number 8, please.
Jenny, we're with you. We want the 50, we want the 50, we want the 50!
Ow!
35, all right, but now we want the 50.
That's my mum's birthday, that's my birthday, so... Teresa, number 1, please.
Teresa, we want the 50,000. She can still win the game.
You deserve it. Good luck.
Yes! You have. You've got to be feeling better now.
Oh, yeah.
In gameplay terms, you have actually beaten him.
Because
Because
the
even
maximum
if-
I have is 20, yeah.
Even if the 20 is there, you got 22,000 for it. And I really hope. Ooh. Hello. Oh, you were happy in season 2, were you? Ah. He would have offered you at this point, just to remind you about the 55,000, £10,055. What would you have done, do you think?
Well, if I hadn't already, I would have dealt at that because 3,000 wasn't a nice option.
OK, so you'd have gone for
I would have dealt.
caution there at this point. Well, you have actually beaten the banker. This is the magic moment where we find out the scale of your victory. Hopefully, I'm going to reveal the fact that you have been an ace salesperson and you have sold a £3,000 box for £22,000. Have you? Yes! That is great. That is just, that is so good. Will you complete the game for us, please?
Well done, Enid.
Perfect. Perfect. 20,000 is over there.
That's a game to remember.
OK. No regrets about the 55?
Well, it would have been nice, but 22 is no small figure.
Indeed. I hope you enjoy the money. Enid, £22,000.
Thank you.
Well done. Congratulations. Enid has a little regret about that 55, but she is undoubtedly going to enjoy £22,000. And hey, we are really enjoying season 3. She didn't exactly spank the banker because that would have happened if she got the 55, but she did beat him. The score at the moment? Dream Factory 4, banker 0. Yes! 5 in a row tomorrow, I can guarantee it. Make sure you're there. Bye-bye.
Stay with 4. Richard and Judy are about to celebrate the boy band phenomenon next.